The night I lost my job. My own father didn't ask if I was okay. He grabbed garbage bags and started packing my clothes. While I was still standing there, my mother watched. She didn't stop him. And my sister? She looked up from her phone and said, "So, who's paying my car loan next month?" That was the moment I realized I wasn't their daughter. I was their ATM. But here's what none of them knew. I had a secret. A secret I had been hiding for 3 years. And the moment they threw me out, that secret became the most powerful thing I owned. My name is Maya Collins. For 12 years, I gave that company everything. Every late night. Every skipped vacation. Every quiet sacrifice. Gone. In one afternoon. Restructuring, they called it. Nothing personal, they said. I carried a cardboard box to my car. Alone. The hardest part wasn't losing the paycheck. It was knowing what was waiting for me at home. Stay with me, because what I'm about to tell you about my family will leave you speechless. I walked through the front door. My father saw the box. What happened? I got laid off, Dad. Silence. Then my mother spoke. What are we going to do about the bills? Not, are you okay? Not, we're here for you. Bills. Brooke didn't even look up from TikTok. Wait, if you're unemployed, who covers my car payment? My own sister. An hour later? Dale was stuffing my clothes into garbage bags. Your sister needs this room, he said. I looked at all 3 of them. Not one person asked if I was okay. So I picked up those bags. And I walked out. I want you to remember this moment, because what they didn't know about me is about to completely flip this story. That night, I sat on the edge of a cheap motel mattress. Garbage bags on the floor. Silence everywhere. But I wasn't broken. I was finally free. You see, for 3 years, after my 9-to-5 ended each day, I built something. Quietly. Alone. In secret. A consulting business. Helping small companies fix their operations online. I never told my family. Because every time I made more money, they found a new reason to spend it. A bigger emergency. A new bill. Brooke's car. Again. So I stayed quiet. And I kept building. That same night, my phone buzzed. An email. A client I had been chasing for months. Contract approved. I read it twice. Then I smiled. For the first time since they threw me out. I smiled. The deal was worth more than my entire old salary. And then I made a decision. I would tell them nothing. If they wanted to believe I had nothing, let them believe it. I opened Instagram. Brooke had already posted. Celebrating. Because I was gone. They thought they were rid of a burden. But they had no idea what was coming. The weeks that followed were quiet for me. New clients. New contracts. Real growth. For the first time in years. Every dollar I earned stayed mine. Back home? Different story. My father started picking up extra shifts. Linda and Dale argued constantly. Brooke missed one car payment. Then another. The room she stole from me? She painted it pink and bought new furniture. Acting like I never existed. But the bills I used to quietly pay? They didn't disappear. They just became someone else's problem. I didn't celebrate. I simply noticed. Then one day, everything changed. Property values near the coast surged. And people started talking about a beach house. My beach house. The one I had bought 3 years ago through my company. My family knew about the property. They just thought it belonged to some wealthy investor. They never asked questions. Until now. A public records search. The beach house, tied to my consulting company. The company, owned entirely by Maya Collins. Within hours, the entire family knew. My father refused to believe it. Linda sat in silence. And Brooke? The same girl who celebrated my departure? Started liking my old photos. Then the calls started. Mom. Dad. Brooke. Apologies. Regret. Tears. My voicemail was full. And now they wanted to meet. So I said yes, but not for the reason you think. We met at a restaurant by the marina. I arrived first. When they walked in, they looked different. Smaller. Nervous. For the first time in my life. They had no authority over me. My mother spoke first. We made a mistake. My father nodded. We were scared. We didn't handle it well. Brooke leaned in. I never meant what I said about the car payments. I looked at her. You meant it at the time. Silence. For the next hour. I said everything I had swallowed for years. Every sacrifice that was expected. Every emergency that became my problem. Every time I was used and never thanked. Then my father said it. We just want things to go back to normal. And there it was. Not guilt. Not accountability. Comfort. They're normal. The normal that only worked for them. I smiled. No. One word. It shocked them. I forgave them. But forgiveness doesn't mean reopening the same door. That evening, I stood outside my beach house. Alone. Listening to the waves. The night they threw me out. I thought I had lost everything. Now I understood. That was the night I finally found myself. If your family only values you for what you provide, maybe it's time to stop providing. And start living.